What is going on, everybody? DemiGodReviews here. I know, I know. It's been quite some time. It's been a long time. Been a long hiatus. And we're going to get right into it. So, without further ado, cue the music. What is going on, everybody? DemiGodReviews here. I know. It's been a long time. Like, seriously, a long time. It's been a while. It's been about almost maybe 9-10 months since my hiatus. I want to break this down and notify you about what happened, because I know some of you were like, whoa, he's been gone for a while. He hasn't posted videos for such and such time. He hasn't been here. He hasn't been that. And it's pretty much a hefty and heavy story. So I'm going to start from the beginning. And no, it isn't anything like crazy, anything like that. It's just a story of grief and loss and trying to restore confidence. So let's start all the way from the beginning in September. So around September, I was taking this class with my little sister, and we were getting paid on the side and doing stuff, and just helping out as much as we could, blah blah blah. Nice little class, and we was making some money on the side for it. So hey, why not? So around that time, when that was going on, my brother, who was staying with me, who was currently here now, was like, hey, we're gonna move out. Well, he was moving out. And so that took a toll on me, to where I had stopped posting for a while, like around maybe 2 weeks or so. The last couple of weeks of September, I stopped posting, and I waited till October to come back. Now, in October, this is when things got a bit real. The class is still going on, but my sister, who was taking the class with me, came down with an ailment. And at the time, we didn't know what was going on. We were seeing doctors, and nothing was, coming up, and we weren't being told anything. So in that case, it was pretty heavy. And we were trying to figure out what was happening, what was going on, back and forth to the doctors. My sister eventually had to drop out that class because she wasn't physically able to move to go to it, because her being in pain was a thing, and it pretty much affected her throughout. So midpoint October, the class is almost finished for us, and my sister at that point, she couldn't move. She couldn't physically move to get there, and we were having this little graduation for our little degree of passing the class or whatever, and I had to accept it on her behalf because she couldn't make it. All the while, all those times, I was going to the class and going home and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and eventually I was trying to make my return to streaming and doing videos while seeing what was going on with my sister. So it was some nights where I would take off streaming and just be taking care of my sister while oh, I'm playing Sekiro. Oh, she needs something, let me get up and get that for her. Let me do this, let me do that, and being that for her truly. This is kind of hard. I'm sorry, y'all. Come October, later October, and my sister says she's in so much pain that she wants to go to the hospital. And I remember that night pretty heavily, because that was the last night of last year that I was streaming, and I was playing Dark Souls 3. And she goes, hey, I'm hurting, I'm in pain, I need help. And she's like, I want to go to the hospital. So me and my mom, while we was trying to remedy ailments and stuff like that the nights prior, we decided, okay, Let's get her to the hospital. Let's see what's going on. And around that time, if you know Corona was big, or COVID, I'm sorry, I don't want this to get hit. That was getting big around that time, and that was pretty much a heavy and hefty thing. So we get her downstairs. We're there with her. We're talking to her. And at this point, she's like she couldn't breathe and needed a fan to clear her system and blah, blah, blah. Because the natural air hitting her lungs just felt good. Ambulance arrived, and it's they take her to the hospital. Me and my mom going back and forth. Just worried, panic, sick, don't know what to do. And I'm completely like stuck. Try not to panic, try not to worry. I'm playing Sea of Thieves with some friends, Katana Zero, just trying to take my mind off it. I eventually knock out, go to sleep. And as I wake up, I get a call from my mom. She's like, hey, I got a call from the hospital. They're saying it took a turn for the worse, blah, blah, blah. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's just a little sick, looking sicker, and maybe she didn't stay in there longer, or they found something, blah, 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 some of that nature. I get a call. Mom calls me again. I get hit with some news. Hey, your sister didn't make it. She passed. And at that time, shocked. Type what? No, sister didn't make it. What are you talking about? Hey, stop joking with me. Stop playing with me. But it was serious. Serious, like serious. So at that point, I'm wrecked. I'm hurt. I'm affected. I'm afflicted. I'm trying to deal with it. I'm trying to have it in my system. But I'm screaming, hurting, calling friends, calling people around me, needing some type of help, some type of support, some type of something. And I'm wrecked, devastated. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. And cue November, where her funeral came up, and people were there, and it's a lot. People close to me was there, and having to bury somebody close to you, giving you final thoughts and wishes and stuff like that, it burns deep and focuses you deeply. Because in that same month, later on, that's when I got the 2 consoles behind me, and I posted a video about these 2, and that was like the brief flash of happiness that I had, because every day I remember, like, oh yeah, one of my closest friends, family members, isn't here to like celebrate or play something with me. And there's times where I still go now to text her like, hey, this awesome game comes out, then it hits me like, oh, I can't text her because she isn't here. But months after that, December, January, January is when I took my last posting to like post about what was happening in Resident Evil. And, you know, those videos where it was about Village and Resident Evil Universe or Reverse or whatever the hell that game is called, where it looked mid and still looks mid, but I'm still gonna play it. But, you know, those are the videos I took my last posting to. So over the months from January, February, March, April, May, I'm steady. You know, have people helping me out, supporting me, uplifting me, stuff like that. You know, I'm battling depression and taking it head on, and felt like I lost my confidence to do videos and streams. And while I'm over the months just studying to do this stuff again, it hits me like damn. Stacy not really here. Stacy ain't with us. Stacy ain't here to like, you know, joke and laugh and coke and choke and whatever with us. Because there's a few videos on here that, you know, because of my sister and what she did, you know, either help me with a review or help me with the Brody figure. Yeah, that video, I said I bought it, but shout out to you. She helped me get it. And it was one of the best gifts of my life because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, anime weeb, nerd, whatever you want to call it. That's my thing. So yeah, over the months I battled with depression and trying to find my confidence back, and you know, just studying and do videos again and getting in touch with everything that I needed to do. And over time, it became, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get back to it, I'm going to get back to it, I'm going to get back to it. But it was just the fear that it may not be as good as it used to be that was, you know, getting at me. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to just do it. And, you know, I finally came back to streaming after postponing everything, and you know, had some emos dedicated to my sister, and you know, just, you know, sticking to what I told myself after she made her transition, like stuff I'm gonna do for her and stuff I'm gonna introduce to her, and you know, because I feel like she's still here with me, and you know, getting to the mission, and you know, making people understand that, like, you know, purple forever is a thing. Not just a, you know, not just a joke or little movements. It's a lifestyle, man. Like having, you know, loss be a thing after a while, and the 1 year anniversary is coming up, you know, of her like making her transition and trying to deal with that. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's effective, and you know, you remember certain things that happened prior to that year passing, and it affects you in that way. But yeah, I came back to streaming in September 27th, either 26th or 27th, because I was playing No More Heroes 3. And I've been trying to find a way to come back to YouTube and be honest about like what was going on. Yeah, I've been having moments of flashes and glimpses of wanting to come back and heavy editing and stuff like that, because I still practice everything that I did, but at the same time, I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared, and I couldn't get my mind off my sister. Hell, I can't get my mind off her now. But I know now that I'm ready, I'm prepared, and I'm focused, dedicated, and I got some things I want to do not only for her, but for myself too. So here's me stating that I'm back. I'm back. I'm better, stronger, more focused. I'm going to be more consistent. Yeah, that was pretty heavy. I haven't really discussed a lot of that with anybody. Um, just going to therapy for the things that happened, therapy for some stuff that happened in between, and yeah, for everything that I do now, regardless of if it's for me, for my sister, for the family, for the homies, for whoever. I'm dedicated, I'm focused, and I'm just hungry to come back to doing content. So with that being said, that 10-month hiatus is over. Stacy, I miss you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the moments, the memories, the laughs, the struggles, and everything else in between. You are an amazing sister, a wonderful sister, and I know that you're still here with me. YouTube, I'm back. I'm better. I'm ready. And I'm prepared. I have a schedule layout for the things I'm doing this week, from reactions to reviews and everything else in between. You're probably going to see me clean up some of the channel, take care of some business, but we are back in business. And with that being said, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. It's looking like a GG. And I'm out.